Hello, sweet team. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele, and as you can see, chicken light soup is going on here. Your girl isn't feeling so well. My throat is acting up, so I thought, why don't I conquer it before it gets worse with some chicken light soup? So I'm going to begin by singeing my chicken. It may have small hairs on it, so you can put a rack right on your cooker and do it, or you can hold it to the flame with a tongue just like I'm doing. As long as those little hairs come off, that is all that my business is right here. So I'll do everything and then we will get started. Here I have some rosemary that goes so well with chicken. Okay, I love it in my chicken soups. I also have 1 onion, spice blend cube, tomato paste, habanero pepper, garlic, and ginger. Here is our chicken, also nicely washed. As you can see, after singeing it, I gave it a good wash. To my blender, I'll add in the onion, parts of the ginger, and habanero pepper. I'll give it a good blend, and we're going to use it to steam our meat. I'll also add the tomato paste and spice blend cubes into the chicken and pour over our blended ingredients. Rinse out the blender, add that water, and we'll go ahead and season it with some salt, chicken seasoning, cover it up and allow it to come to a boil. Once it boils, we'll give it a good stir and we'll continue steaming it until the stock around it thickens up beautifully. Now remember, this should be the saltiest part of your cooking process to ensure that your meat in the end tastes good. If this is not salted enough, by the time you add in your water and everything, your soup will be ready. It'll taste good, but your meat will be bland. And I'm using hard chicken or hen, okay? Yes. While that is going on, I'll prep some onions, tomato, and habanero pepper, okay? Since the onion takes longer to cook, I like to poke holes in it with my knife before cooking it. You can also cut it up if you wish, but if you don't want to cut it, this is a trick that I use, and you want the blade to face away from you just in case it slides down, it doesn't cut you, okay? So be careful. I'll then transfer it into my pot, add some water, and I'll cook this until it is nice and tender. As you can see, I'm using hot water. No time to waste. Our meat have steamed beautifully. As you can see, all that oil is there and the stock have thickened up beautifully. So I'm going to go ahead and check on my veggies. They are also nice and tender, so I'll get it out, blend it until it is nice and smooth, and we would pour it over our meat. But at this point, I'll add in some more fresh ginger because I want this soup to be nice and hot for my throat, okay? So add in your ginger and go ahead and blend it. I'll then pour it through a strainer over my chicken and I'll add enough water. Yes, y'all, I'm making light soup. If you want it to be thick, no need for straining and use less water, okay? But Ghana light soup is very light, just like its name. give it a quick stir, cover it up, and bring it to a boil. Once it boils, allow it to boil for a good 10 minutes and then lower the heat and allow it simmer for an additional 10 minutes. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and prep my basil. Let me tell y'all something. Chicken light soup without basil, try this and you will never make it without it, okay? Also known as kowe or akukomesa. So I'll pluck some and go ahead and wash it beautifully. All right, y'all, it's been boiling for about 10 minutes now, so I'll lower the heat, but I always like to take all the deliciousness from the sides and add it. And check out our soup. It is looking good. It has simmered down beautifully. Our chicken is nice and tender. It is ready. But as I said, I'm going to go ahead and add in some of my basil. I'll also add in some more habanero pepper. For those of us that want extra heat to the soup, we can just mash it up into our soup. So once I add that, I'll let it simmer for about 5 minutes and check it out. Our soup is ready. All that is left is for us to serve and enjoy. And we would be enjoying this with, of course, fufu. Nothing like Sunday afternoon fufu. We all love that. So all are invited to enjoy this delicious chicken light soup with me. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and are inspired to try the recipe. Until I see you in the next one, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke unamini ochemi sweet mahabotu. Bye y'all.